So, it's why have I kept quiet? Because I have, a whole pipeline of stuff that we're doing ourselves in the sport of tennis, and a lot of that is good work, and I think a lot of that will bear fruit very soon. So, we're excited. But, when he and the committee kind of had the foresight to kind of go ahead and slap a ban on me after I played for the country for 18 years, I think that was the tilting point.
What was Rohan's reaction to this? He said it was nice for him. What was his reaction?
Yeah, he's extremely upset. I told him that I'm going to do what I'm doing, and he obviously offered to be here, but he's got another 8-10 years left in his career. So what I said today might ruffle a lot of feathers and cause a lot of issues. So I don't want him to come under this a problematic scenario, because these guys can clearly be very vindictive, and for Rohan's best, I think he should just stay away from this right now.
What's next for you? You said that the possible way out is looking nowhere, as it's a watertight administration association. What's the thing that you think would be the possible way out from here?
Hopefully they submit their resignations tomorrow. That's the dream scenario.
Right, the system is banned, just as given around 40 years. In the future, do you see your daughter playing tennis with Henry?
I'd like to see my daughter playing tennis, yes, for sure. That's the first step.
So do you think players should run AITA?
Should what?
Players run AITA then?
No, I don't think that's the necessary solution. I think a good mix is always administrators and players together running, because players know best, especially current players, about how systems are, how things change in sport, things change in training. So yeah, ideal is a combination of two.
Mahesh, for a sport like tennis, which has a thriving independent circuit, how much does what the AITA does really, for players like you or on the established players, how much does it really matter?
Well, it only is in the India context of things. For us, as you know, as well than anyone, I've been playing the Asia group itself. Out of the last 18 years, I probably played 14 years of Asia Oceania. So no matter who we play, like I said, it's always exciting to play for India, home or away. So for us, our tour will still continue, but donning those India colors unfortunately won't happen.
Do you think that's a lead or any communication from me?
No.
Mahesh, do you see yourself being a part of the AITA some part of time, probably later on?
If this is
the system, so how does it go? Do you want to tell us?
I'm happy to help. I myself told Anil, in 2007, I think, when I retired for the first time from Davis Cup and playing for the country, that to put me on his advisory board, because I'm happy to help in any which way possible. And I told him straight, and he was there at the meeting with me, and so was Bharatosa. But they never extended their hand, and that was the end of that conversation.
Why don't you contest the election?
Because I don't think I'm suited to run it. I don't think a player should run it himself. By the way, I don't think anybody can contest elections before they put in their nomination 9 months before, which gives them enough time to run them away.
Mahesh, was the AITA a factor in the Apollo scheme getting needed?
Yeah, there were a lot of loopholes there. That
Can you elaborate on it?
Like I said in the statement, there were calls made to multiple people in the corporate that you spoke about, and they were told, why are you doing this with Mahesh? If you all have money to spend, we are the association and we are the best suited to do this. You have to do it with us. And I heard this firsthand from 3 different sources in the company, and I was pretty shocked, because I don't know how many of you have visited the tennis village in Bangalore, but we have a state-of-the-art facility there to house kids and pretty much let them eat, live, and breathe tennis.